undoubtedly the biggest policy disgrace this week, quite clearly and certainly, was the fact that the government more or less said the London housing target, which was 100,000, was unachievable, and therefore we're going to reduce it to 80,000. So they're basically, rather than really trying to change the policies in a way that would enable London, which should probably need a housing target twice that, 3 times that, because it should be a massively expanding global city that can double its size over the next 20 years and become an amazing place to live for so many more people. Instead, the government said, well, it's just too hard. We're not going to put too much pressure onto London. It's a similar disappointing story, I think you're right, when it comes to capital spending, because the kind of key takeaway I got in a sense, which is that classic trade-off here where the government said, we're going to pay more to public sector workers today. We like those public sector workers because they're union members, they vote Labour, they're our constituency, and what we're going to do part of what we're going to do in order to be able to afford that over the longer term, and that is a big commitment. It's, we're going to come back to it again, but it's like £10 billion per year. It's not just like a one-off. We're going to cut the capital spending. Now, they could have been a bit smarter about it. They could have said, we're going to introduce tolls for some of these roads so they can be privately funded. We're going to boost infrastructure in different ways through private investment. They didn't do that. They just said, it's too difficult. Now, I will give them a few positives this week that I actually did like, which is worth acknowledging. First of all, that, as you already said, the targeting of the winter fuel payment, it's an entirely fair and reasonable thing to do. There's no reason why millionaire pensioners should get a winter fuel payment. The other part of it I quite liked as well was actually cancelling the adult social care cap. Again, there's no reason why millionaire pensioners should have the cost of their social care capped. Now, you still need to reform that system in different ways, but I thought those were fair changes. I also thought getting rid of the advanced British standard probably makes sense. There was no need to do another big transformation of the school system. It was unclear what Rishi's plans from October last year were going to achieve. I think some of what they've done here in terms of cutting spending, there's also the classic, we're going to have efficiency savings within departments, so it's all fine. Yeah. So some of that's good, some of it's bad. It's a roller coaster of emotions, I guess.
And I think